Hi guys, let's get back here. So I have a video for you guys and it's about beauty blender dupes. And so you all know the beauty blender is the newest hot thing on YouTube, but I honestly don't see what the hype is about if you're gonna spend $20 on a sponge. It's a sponge. What's it gonna do? It's not really that magical. And honestly, you could find a cheap drugstore alternatives. I have 3 to show you. One I have not used yet, but it obviously will probably work just as good as the other ones. So the first one I have is dirty, but sorry. This is the London, Soho, New York Beauty Sponge. You can get this brand at Walgreens, I think. I think you can only get this at Walgreens. So yeah, this is what the sponge looks like. It's like really good. It gets really good in here. Like all these sponges I have, they're really good at getting in here, which I use my fingers to blend under there anyway. But this is really good. These are really good dupes. This retails for $7.99, I think. All of these are under $10. So I would rather purchase something under $10 and repurchase it again than spending $20 on one sponge and then have to keep repurchasing it. Yeah, that's that one. And then this one's dirty too because I used this one this morning. This is the one I've been using lately. This is the Essence of Beauty sponge. And this is it. You can get this brand at CVS, I think. I think CVS is the only place you can get it. So it has this side right here that you like dab the foundation on. And this side over here is to apply the concealer under the eye and around the nose. Yeah, this one's really good too. They're all really good to like blend it. So yeah, and I honestly I wouldn't even tell the difference even if they didn't work that well, but they work really well. Everybody said my face looks fabulous at the end of the day. This is the one I have not used yet. This is the Studio 35 beauty sponge. I showed this in a haul, my most recent haul. This is in it. So yeah, this is a sponge. It's like, this one's cooler because it has like 2 different tones of pink in it. And so I think it's going to work really well. It won't get as good under the eye, but it will still be good. And I usually blend it out with my finger anyway under the eye. But it will be good to get on the nose and stuff. So yeah, this will be a great one too. And like these two, this one's like obviously not that firm now because it's still wet. But yeah, these two, when I got them, they were really, really firm, and that means it's gonna be really good. Some people say like if it doesn't soften up for them, but it kind of does take a while, and you have to like work it in your hand to make it like less hard when you wet it, and then you just like pat it on. And I honestly think people have prejudice against drugstore dupes because they've heard so much about the beauty blender. Like, really, stop getting into like buying expensive stuff. Like, you don't have to have expensive stuff to make it work good. Like okay, let's compare to high-end stuff. So Victoria's Secret, not that high-end, but it's still high-end compared to Wet n Wild. This is Victoria's Secret palette in Duo and Divine. And this is the Wet n Wild one in Comfort Zone. I'll show you a swatch of the Comfort Zone palette compared to the Victoria's Secret one. Which one would you rather wear? I would rather wear this one because this one, when it goes on your eye, it's so weird because I like putting bases under my eyes now. When I used to wear this a lot, when I used to wear this one a lot, I didn't really wear bases, so it doesn't work as good. I love the packaging. It reminds me of MAC packaging, but like high-end stuff doesn't always work better than drugstore. Drugstore can have pretty good products too. So you can't be like prejudicial because that's how I feel some of these beauty reviewers are here. They just want the high-end stuff. Like, really? You have to try out drugstore too. Because some of these viewers, they don't have the money to buy high-end stuff. That's why in my videos, I try to reduce like the amount of high-end stuff that I have. So like people like me, and they're like kids, and they really can't afford to buy like a $50 palette every freaking week as some of these beauty gurus can. Like, I have to wait once a year if I want to get something, like, I want to treat myself this good. Like, if I want to treat myself this good. Or I have to save up for, like, a mad long time to get it. But, like, I'm, like, the type of person you'll see with more drugstore stuff. Like, I'll buy Victoria's Secret stuff, but I'll usually have a coupon when I buy that stuff. Like, I try to save as much money as I can when I'm buying stuff, like coupons and stuff, and I always shop at the lower brands because sometimes I feel drugstore is way better than high-end, so I'd rather spend like $3 for a bronzer than go out and buy the Hoola bronzer, which I heard is just as good as the NYC Sunny bronzer. They're the exact same thing, when I can spend $3 instead of $28. And you can always get free samples, but still, it's not going to last you as long as a full-size product. So yeah, I just feel like some of these people are prejudicial against drugstore. Like, half of these people can't afford all that stuff like you can. Half of these people are beginners. They can't afford to buy like $100 worth of makeup every week. Like, I know I seem like I'm buying a lot of stuff right now, but like I've been saving up throughout the year to buy what I want. Like, I got the Naked palette just because it was my birthday. I got the Naked 2 palette because it was my birthday. Like, I treat myself on my birthday because it was my money that I got. So I'm obviously going to treat myself, and then throughout the rest of the year I buy like drugstore stuff or whatever. So, like, you don't see me buying high-end stuff all throughout the year. Like, if I get a sample from, like, Sephora or whatever, like, this moisturizer is, like, the thing I, like, really, I'm loving now. I'm gonna spend extra money because I have horrible skin, so I'm gonna spend that extra money where I need it. Like, I'd rather buy, I'm going to buy the smaller size of this because I'm not going to spend $25 on the huge tub of it when I might not even use all of it. So I'd rather buy the smaller size, that's like 1 fluid ounce, than spend that. And like this right here, I'm going to buy this again too. This is $18 per bottle, but it's a small bottle, but I still am going to spend the money to buy this. Like, I need good skin. Like, these people here, like, if you find something that works, pay that extra money. But don't spend money on stuff you're not gonna need. Like, honestly, sometimes I regret buying the Naked palette, Naked 2 palette, but most of the time I don't regret buying this because of all these colors. Like, even though it is like $3 and change for each of these shadows, but it's kind of worth it and kind of not at the same time. Like, I would treat myself, but like, I'm not gonna spend $20 on a sponge. I'm gonna try to find cheaper drugstore alternatives. Yeah. So yeah, I think these 3 sponges work just as good as a beauty blender, and I'm going to keep buying every time I see more dupes like this. I am going to keep buying dupes because I'm in love with dupes, and it's easy because these 2 were like $5. This was $4.99. This was $4.49 with my Walgreens card, and this was $7.99. But it's still worth it. These things are worth it. Like right here, if I had one more. No, this right here makes $20. I get 3 sponges for $20 compared to 1 sponge for $20. And then for $40, I can have double this. I can have 6 sponges for $40 that it comes with the travel kit with 2. So this is a bigger bang for your buck, and they work just as well for me. They work just as well, so yeah. That's my review / rant on Beauty Blender dupes and whatever else I talked about in this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.